So I'm gonna try to show you how I blend GIFs for more like artsy set, and also like I have in my mobile header on Tumblr. But since I'm a lazy bitch, I'm gonna record my screen and talk to you and just do it instead of having to take like screenshots and type out what I'm doing, because just who I am as a person. So I'll just assume that if you're watching this, you know how to make GIFs. Also, don't mind my beautiful Sebstash desktop background. He's gonna be here the whole time. So I use Photoshop CC22, so it's like the newest update of Photoshop on my um, MacBook Pro. Um, yeah, so first I'll take screen caps, load the screen caps into Photoshop, make the GIFs separately, color them separately. For this, I've used a PSD, and for this, I've used most of the same PSD, but this isn't a group because this is going to be like the bottom layer. Um, this is not in a group because for this to work, we have to create a clipping mask to the GIF so that when we move it over here like this, and start the blending, the coloring on the black and white GIF is not going to bleed over into the colored GIF at the bottom. So I usually use, when I'm blending GIFs, I put the blending option to either lighten or screen. For this particular scene, I prefer using screen. For some other scenes, I prefer using lighten, but it's like like sometimes it's lighten, sometimes it's screen, but for this one, it's screen. Um, so I'll start by sometimes I'll like move him a little bit, but unfortunately, it's black down there, so I'll do it like this. So with this GIF, where this GIF where this guy is on top of it, I think the background is a little bit too light. So what I usually do then is I'll make a new layer. You'll see that it gets really long, so we're gonna have to like trim it down. We'll trim this guy down a little bit too, like that. So yeah, we're gonna select this new layer that we made, do the brush tool, do a black, and sort of just make a black spot like area, because if he's not there, this like he's barely gonna be visible, but when this is there, he's gonna be visible. Obviously, this is not like the finished product, because with blending, it's really all about the aesthetic, I guess. So it's hard to, you can never blend two scenes the same. For my mobile theme, I had a really hard time because I really wanted like the Winter Soldier and then like Bucky before I fell off the train. So it was a hard blend because he obviously didn't. Because yeah, the scenes were just hard to blend. I still think that this guy, like I want his face to be a little bit more in like this. I would love to play the GIF, but I think it's going to be really slow because my Photoshop is really slow. I have my MacBook is from like 2017, so it's not the best. But I mean, it gets the job done. We're not even close to done yet. I love what I love about this scene of the Winter Soldier is the yellow light like coming through here. So I'm gonna do like a bit more black on the layer up here because I kind of want. But I'm gonna go down. Yeah, that's a lot better. And then I'm gonna go into this guy. I'm gonna give him a layer mask so I can kind of erase some of this um, GIF without actually erasing it, I guess. So I'm still going to use the brush tool with a black color because a layer mask is either white or black. When it's white, it's visible. When I go in here with the black tool, it's kind of gonna get rid of him. Sometimes a little bit too much of him, which is the good thing about a layer mask because can go back with the white instead and kind of put it back like this. Yeah, blending is really all about like, to me at least, I just go back and forth with a black and white layer mask and try to kind of make it look good. It's all about the visuals. Part of me kind of wants, I'm gonna just put all of them back. Sometimes I'll just start from scratch. And then I'll do a big black one, like 500. I'm just, so I really want him to be like, I want some of the top GIF like over here, but I want like him to be seen through it. We lost some of his face here now, so we're gonna go back to the white one, take down the size just a little bit, not a lot, and kind of put it back. And yeah, let's play it again. It's gonna be slow. But blending is, like I said, really all about the visuals, the aesthetic. There's no like technical way to do blending. But yeah, this is how I blend. Sometimes I've done screen all the time. I'll go back and like check lighten. I think these two particular scenes look better with lighten than they know with screen that they do with lighten. I'm gonna keep it screen. And for saving my GIFs, I always convert the frames. This is like when you're done. Like you're happy, you're done. You're just gonna save it. I flatten the frames into clips. And this progress bar is my worst enemy, especially when I'm cropping 4K. Sometimes it'll just be there for like 5 minutes while I'm waiting. So I'm gonna make, because I use, like, obviously I give in a timeline and not with layers and frames, but now it's gonna put it back to frames so that we can set the speed. I have an action for that. Then we go File, Export, Save for Web. And then that's it, really. Save it as whatever you want, and then you're done.